guys, this is Brian with MTG Mind Games, and today we're going to be opening up a fat pack of Dragons of Tarkir. If you guys have never bought a fat pack before, they're usually about 35 to 40 bucks, and you get some pretty cool stuff. You get a player's guide, you get a Dragons of Tarkir card box, that's this thing right here on the side, we'll get in that. You get 9 booster packs, you get an 80 card basic land pack, you get a Spin Down Lifecounter and 2 deck boxes. So, here we go, let's open it up. Alright. So I got this from my local card shop for, I think, about 35 bucks a couple nights ago. I'm waiting to open it up on the channel. So here we go. Straighten that playmat out. Alright, so let's get started. First of all, we got our player's guide. This gives you a little bit of insight into Dragons of Tarkir as a set, some of the cool cards, and all that. Some of the clans, the Dragon Lords, little profile on Sarkon, which is kind of cool. And it has a collector's encyclopedia. So this has a visual spoiler for all of the cards. It's kind of cool to collect. Some people collect them, I personally don't. It also has a card checklist. So if you're one of those people who's a completionist and likes to collect one of every card in a set, then this is perfect for you. There we go. And it has a couple holes in there so you can put them into a trade binder or a 3-ring binder. What else we got? Got some cardboard support. We got our main thing. Oh, and a little security tag to make sure I didn't steal it. Another cool thing that most people don't know about these fat packs is the casing is actually, if you take it apart, is a poster. It's a poster that's kind of cool and included for fat pack buyers, and some shops put them up on their walls. You can put them up on your walls. It's just like a poster. Another thing that they were originally used for is Dungeon Master. To be a Dungeon Master in D&D, you need kind of a screen in front of you so that the players don't see what you're doing and all this stuff. So Wizards of the Coast kind of got their nerdy roots in Dungeons and Dragons as kids, so they included this as a little homage to that, which I think is kind of cool. I usually don't like posters, but I can find a good use for this. Anyway, let's go into the fat pack itself. Open it up here. Got a couple more cardboard supports, whatever. So these are the 2 deck boxes that they mention. They're like cheap cardboard. They're really, really bad. They only hold loose cards. They don't hold sleeved cards. So they're actually pretty bad. I usually end up throwing them away, but I'll see if I can use them this time. Alright, let's move on to the good stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and open these up. You can see we got our spin down and lands, so I guess that's good. There's our lands. There's some boosters. There's our spin down. And some more boosters. Clear some of this trash, clear the knife. So these lands, we'll open that one first. Pretty unexciting, just basic lands. They're all from Dragons of Tarkir. If you need lands, cool. If not, then do with them what you please. The next is this little spin down die. Let's see, it's the... Oh, I can't remember which clan it is. It's one of the clans from the pre-release, just like that. They're kind of cool, I guess. I don't really like spin down die. I like using a pad of paper. Alright, what else do we got? Oh, we got a little insert rules reference. So, if you're learning the game, this is kind of a nice little pocket guide to... Yeah, it looks like a nice little pocket guide to playing Magic. Alright, let's get to the good stuff. Now for these packs, I'm probably going to skip the commons, just go straight to the uncommons and rare, because that's the most exciting stuff. We got Press the Advantage, Icon Survivalist, Deadly Waterings, and Okoligon's Command. Nice. I think this card's pretty good. I think I like all the commands, really. I don't know how red-black is going to be later on in this format, but we'll see. If it's good, then hopefully it goes up. And we got a tip card and a planes. Next one. Put this one up there off to the side. All right, let's go through there to the uncommons. Inspiring Call, Stormwing Dragon, Youthful Scholar, and our rare is Obscuring Aether. Face down creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, and you can pay 2 to turn Obscuring Aether face down. It's kind of a weird card. I don't think it'll see any play. I'm not sure. Depends how Morph is. It depends on a lot of things. I don't see it really. I see it as a 10-cent rare forever. Alright, next pack. Hoping to get some Planeswalkers here. Let's see. Go all the way over to Cunning Breeze Dancer. We got Headcrasher Dragon, Tapestry of the Ages, and our rare is Radiant Purge. 2 mana instant, exile target multicolored creature or multicolored enchantment. Might be a sideboard card. It gets rid of Dramoka, which I played a lot against in Limited, and that is a real problem. I don't know how much constructed play it'll see. I mean, it'll probably see like a little bit in the white decks, but you know, it's probably just as a sideboard card because there's still a lot of monocolored good stuff out in the format right now, and there's no real solid multicolored decks that I've seen right now. Unless you're trying to get, well, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Definitely takes care of all the dragon leaders. Takes care of, it takes care of, no, creature enchantment. Doesn't take care of the planeswalkers. That's disappointing. For this next pack, we have Battle Mastery, Draconic Roar, putting that in my mono red deck. And our rare is Hidden Dragon Slayer. 2 mana for a 2/1 lifelink with Megamorph 3. When he's turned face up, destroy target creature with power 4 or greater and opponent controls. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good for limited, I think. The 1 bomb they're running, you can just destroy it pretty easily with 3 mana. Yeah, I would run that any day. I think white is a very powerful limited card or limited color, especially for this format. I don't know if it'll see play constructed. Probably not. Like a 2/1 body, or you know, realistically a 3/2 body isn't. I don't think it's that great. Lifelink is kind of irrelevant in constructed formats. But I think in limited, this guy's going to be a bomb. Go ahead and move this over there. Still hoping for a mythic. All right, Ruthless Deathfang, Savage Ventmaw, Dragonloft Idol, and a rare is Haven of the Spirit Dragon. It's a land where you can tap 1 to add 1 mana to your pool, or add 1 mana to your pool of any color to cast dragon spells, or you can pay 2 and tap it, sacrifice it to return target dragon card from your return target dragon card or Ugin from your graveyard to your hand. And we got a foil Swift Warkite. Very cool. That looks okay. Haven, I kind of like. I think it'll see play if decks are running 8 or more dragons. So, for example, I'm running it in a mono red devotion deck, just because I have 4 Storm Breaths and 4 Thunderbeak Regents. So it's good to just kind of get that one off in there. If you're playing control, you get Ugin back. You know, I think it's okay. Otherwise, it's just kind of a it's a great flavor for the set. I don't think it's very good in limited at all. I think you'll see maybe one-ofs in constructed decks. But other than that, I don't think there's very much play in it. All right. Get to the next one. All right. Dance of the Skywise. Lurking Aernix. Oh, Wizards, why do you make such hard to pronounce cards? Silk Wrap. And our rare is Suruk, the Hunt Caller. A 4-mana, 5/4 legendary creature with Formidable. At the beginning of combat of your turn, if creatures you control have total power 8 or greater, target creature you control gains haste until end of turn. This one I think is great for limited. I think he's a big limited bomb. Oh, we got Servant of the Scale, cool. If you can put him out when you have, let's say you have 1 3-power guy on there, or even like a 1/1 and a 2/2, and you just play him on turn 4, you can give himself haste, swinging for 5 that turn. That's pretty powerful, and it just means any creature you cast later on is probably going to have haste. Since he has 5 power himself, it's probably going to give most creatures haste. I also like that he's just a 5/4 for 4. That's alone pretty good. So I think you might see a bit of constructed play. I'm not sure what decks he would go in. Maybe like a mono green, or even some green-red stompy thing. That might be something. Who knows? But I really like him for limited. We got our Servant of the Scale, of course, as a foil. Oh, it's cool. You can see her eyes kind of coming through there. It's neat. All right, a couple more packs. All right. Draconic Roar, Void Squall, Ultimate Price, great reprint. And we got Perilous Horde. Pitless Horde. 3-mana, 5/3 creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 2 life, and you can dash him in for 2 and 2 black. I like this card as an idea, but in practice, I've found that he doesn't work quite that well. I mean, 5/3 for 4 mana, like 5 damage for 4 mana isn't too amazing. If you have nothing else to do that turn, that's great, but other than that, it's kind of bad. And then playing him on turn 3, where you lose 2 life each turn, in limited, that's a pretty big problem. And constructed, he dies to removal a little bit too easily. Being at 3 toughness, he's very susceptible to Lightning Strike, to just a whole suite of stuff. So, there's that one there. All right, penultimate pack. All right, we have Battle Mastery, Salt Road Ambushers, Orator of Ojutai, and our rare Secure the Waste. X white, put X 1/1 white warrior creature tokens into the battlefield. Good card. Solid good. Would play. Maybe 7 out of 10. I can't really say much else about that. It's kind of just an okay card. No constructed play. Probably not any constructed play. Probably some limited, but that's about it. I can't say too much about it. All right, last pack here. We have Sight Beyond Sight, Dragonlord's Servant, Deadly Wanderings, and our rare is Crater Elemental. A 3-mana, 0/6. You can pay red and tap him to sacrifice him to deal 4 damage to target creature. If you control total power of 8 or greater, he does 8, or no, he has a base power of 8 until end of turn. Nice, that's kind of cool. I'm not a big fan. I mean, he's a wall and limited. I don't think he's going to see any constructed play at all, because he's so situational. He doesn't add anything to his own Formidable, which is a big problem, which we saw with Suruk. He adds 5 to his own Formidable, and that's more than half. So that's pretty good right there. So it's nice. Yes, and paying 1 to sacrifice him for damage to target creature. It could be nice to maybe finish off something, or I don't know, hit a courser or anything that kind of poses a little bit of a threat. It doesn't hit Rhino though, and that's a big problem. I guess it's going to hold it back from seeing constructed play. Alright guys, and that about wraps it up for this fat pack. We got some rares, we got our deck box, our card box, which I am really stoked about. I always love having these things. And these things are made of they're made of cardboard, but they're kind of reinforced. They're actually somewhat solid. They're more solid than trading cards. And they actually printed on some really cool stuff. So that's about it, guys. Don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe, and I'll get back to you guys later.